Welcome to the YouTube channel, guys. Today we are going to be diving into the top 5 neighborhoods in Boise, Idaho. Now, some of them had to do with research, and one of them, number one probably was personal preference. I'm just gonna be honest about that. But with that being said, we're still gonna explore some amazing neighborhoods today. And I'm actually gonna start with number 5 today, and we're gonna count down to number 1, which is, like I said, my personal favorite. However, before we get started, if you haven't already, make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for notifications as we drop multiple videos just like this on a regular basis for those of you that may be looking to relocate to the beautiful state of Idaho. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get to the video. All right, guys, so welcome back, or welcome to our YouTube channel. Like I said, if you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe and turn on notifications. We're gonna be kicking it off with neighborhood number 5 today, which is gonna be the Boise Bench. Now, the Boise Bench, for those of you that like maybe homes that have more personality, a little older in age, but have that custom feel to them where they've grown as far as like mature landscaping, right? And on top of the mature landscaping, you also have pretty prime locations. So as far as the location of the Boise Bench, you're really close to downtown Boise, where you can enjoy the nightlife and entertainment that has to offer. Then you're also close to the Boise Mall. You're close to a lot of areas that you typically wouldn't be close to depending on where you stay. Most of the newer homes are going to be more on the outskirts of Boise. As you know, cities grow from the inside out unless they're being remodeled or renovated or torn down and built back up. As far as what the bench has to offer, you can find some magnificent views from here. And Morrison Park is also right down the street, literally minutes from the neighborhood. And there's a lot of big events that are thrown there. For example, the Soul Food Festival is also thrown here at Ann Morrison Park. And it's just a huge park with dogs and places to just walk around if you like to go walk on trails and just enjoy the view and take in what Boise has to offer. Now, to add to that, the house pricing in the Boise Bench is what makes it more attractive as well, because houses in Ada County are a little more expensive, right? In the Treasure Valley, houses are a little expensive, or they're starting to get more expensive as more people are settling in Boise and Meridian in those cities. But as far as this area, the median price point in the Boise Bench is $440K, which is actually below the Ada County median house price, which includes the cities such as Boise, Meridian, Star, all those places. But with that being said, that means that homes are probably not going to be sitting on the market long, because they do sit at such a low price point. They are going to sell quick because of their attractive pricing. Now, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and dive into neighborhood number 4. All right, guys, neighborhood number 4 is going to be Columbia Village. Now, this neighborhood is actually located right next to the Simplot Sports Complex, which is wildly popular if you have children who are in sports, or if you love a park around the park with your dog, whatever the situation may be. There's a huge park. They have a bunch of baseball/softball fields. They have some water out here. They have some courts out here. Man, it's just a beautiful neighborhood. You have the airport right next by, which is actually about 10 minutes away from you in this neighborhood. Same with downtown. It's about a 10 to 15 minute drive, so it's a little bit out of the way, but not too far from downtown. It's still pretty centralized as far as location, and you are pretty close to everything. Now, the median house prices here are going to be anywhere from $430 to $850, so it's a pretty wide margin as far as what type of home you can find here in Columbia Village. But overall, the houses go from great to even better. So I think this is definitely ranked number 4. It could have even potentially been on my number 3, but I think you guys are gonna like the other houses as well that are coming up. So with that being said, I would love to show you guys the home. Let's go ahead and check them out. So I told you guys the neighborhoods are very nice. Now, I didn't show you some of the higher end homes. Those are more so just the normal home in the area. So the higher end ones are actually up on the hills as well. There's a couple hills that travel nearby, and they're just so beautiful. So overall, this neighborhood is gonna come up to my personal favorite as number 4. But we have many more great neighborhoods ahead, so let's get to it. All right, guys, coming in at number 3 is gonna be East End. It's just a big, how do I say this? It's like a jumble of neighborhoods, but they're all centrally located right next to downtown. It's actually right next to a beautiful hiking spot called Table Rock. And a lot of people, during the 4th of July, during New Year's, a lot of those celebrations, people will actually hike up to Table Rock and, sit there and enjoy the shows. So another highly recommended neighborhood. The median home price in East End Boise is going to be around $963,000. Now, depending on where your home is located, right, some of these homes have some beautiful views and you can actually see downtown Boise from your home. Now, depending on those homes, it could definitely get a little more pricey. However, if you're just kind of in the neighborhood a little lower on the hill, it does get a little cheaper. But as you get closer to downtown, it does get pricier again. So there's different variables as far as what you may find in the East End neighborhood. But overall, I think it is a beautiful number, and that's why I'm putting it on my personal list of number 3. So check out some of this tape. Now that you saw some of what the East End offers, you can definitely see why I ranked it so high, especially with the view of downtown. Is definitely some jaw-dropping views. So now with that, let's go to number 2. Now coming in at number 2, the neighborhood that I really love is going to be Southeast Boise. Now it's a pretty broad spectrum of as far as neighborhoods and things of that nature. So the best thing about Southeast Boise is not only is it more affordable, but you can get a lot more house and still be super centralized as far as location to downtown Boise, to amenities, restaurants, things of that nature, gyms, whatever you may be into, it's all right around the area. So Southeast Boise definitely comes in and takes that spot at number 2. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of film as far as what the home types look like, and I think you guys are going to really love how the homes look, because as I said, they are more affordable, they are very centralized as far as location and right next to everything. And well, I don't want to take up more of the time. Let's check it out. I told you guys, this neighborhood is charming, it's affordable, and honestly, for as far as what the homes are going for in this area, I think you're definitely getting a lot of bang for your buck. Now, I do want to add that commute time here is very low, especially to downtown Boise. To downtown Boise, you're about 10 minutes away. So like I said, centrally located, close to a lot of things. You're also very close to Table Rock, where you can go and take hikes. You're close to the Greenbelt, where you can go through the trail, float the river. Mountains as far as like Bogus Basin and things of that nature aren't too far away either. So as far as just location in general, it's just a great spot to live. And that's why I put it at number 2. Now with that, we're gonna go ahead and get to number 1. Now coming in at number 1 is gonna be Harris North. Now these homes are absolutely magnificent. These are the house up on the hills of Boise, near the foothills, near downtown. It's close to everything. But now, as far as commute time to downtown, you're looking at about a 10-minute drive from here. When you see these homes and when we show you these views, you are literally overlooking the entire city of Boise. And the price range for these homes is going to be starting at $1.65 million. Now, these are the last final phases of homes that they're building. Not the ones behind me, but they have one last phase coming up that will actually be closing out the rest of the neighborhood. And then these homes, which are built by Boise Hunter Homes, they're actually going to start building out the rest of Dry Creek, which is also a beautiful neighborhood. But as far as my personal favorite, this one definitely takes the top. So I'm excited to show you guys and let you guys see these homes a little bit. So let's run the tape. Was I right? Awesome, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much for tuning in on another YouTube episode, and I am so excited to bring you guys so much more content just like this. So while you're still here, please don't forget to press the like, comment below if you have any questions. Make sure you subscribe and turn on the notifications. We'll be posting more content just like this on a weekly basis. Thanks for tuning in. See ya.